morning, class. My name is Miss Krevlin, and today Miss Vang and I will be teaching you about prefixes and derivational suffixes.
Hi guys! So today we're going to be talking about prefixes and suffixes. Can anyone tell me what a prefix or a suffix is? Very good answer. So a prefix is part of a word that begins at the beginning of a word. And a suffix is a part of the word that begins at the end of a word. So can anybody give me any examples of prefixes and suffixes that they know? Very good job. So a very well-known prefix is un, U-N. So un means to not do something, like undo, to not do something. Or unbreakable, to not be able to be broken. Does anybody have an example for a suffix? Very good. So a suffix example is able. Has anybody heard of a word that ends with able? Very good. Unbelievable. Unbreakable. So able means the ability to do, or being able to do something. Very good.
Miss Vang taught us about prefixes and suffixes, but now that we have an understanding of it, we're going to watch a YouTube video to watch a better understanding. Give me 1 second.
Now we're going to change the meaning of words by adding a short word part at the beginning of a word. These word parts are called prefixes, and they change the meaning of a word. Watch this. Here's the word happy. Now, what if I put un at the beginning of the word? Now it's unhappy. What does unhappy mean?
It means you are not happy.
Exactly. Un changes the meaning of a word to the opposite, like from happy to not happy. What happens if you add un to friendly?
You get unfriendly, which means not friendly. It's the opposite.
You are unbelievable. Now here's another, pre. See if you can figure out how the prefix pre changes a word's meaning. If I put pre at the beginning of the word made, I get what?
Pre-made?
Yeah, so if I go to the deli and the sandwiches are pre-made, they're made ahead of time. They're made before I get there. How about view? Can you add the prefix pre?
That's preview, like a preview of a movie. I get to watch some of it before I see the whole thing. I get a preview.
You got it. You got prefixes. Did you know that there are word parts that can be added to the end of words too, that change the meaning?
I sure do. They're called suffixes.
Yes, let's try one. Can you add to the end of the word play? What do you get?
Play turns into playa.
Yep, you like to play baseball and you are a great baseball player.
And I like to read. I am a great reader.
I would like for you guys to take out your whiteboards, and we're going to be making words that have prefixes and suffixes. So together we will go ahead and make words, as many words as we can, with different prefixes and suffixes. And it could be any that you guys could think of. And let's go ahead. Okay, let's share. So, what words do you guys have that have prefixes? Very good. Thank you for sharing. I love those words. Those words do have very nice prefixes. Anybody has words that have suffixes? Very good. I love those words. Good job. Those words do have very good suffixes. Does anybody have words that have both prefixes and suffixes? Yes, thank you for sharing. That word does have a prefix and a suffix. Now let's do this word together as a class. This word is called unbreakable. So what is the prefix in this word? Very good. The prefix in this word is un. U-N. So what is the base word in this word? A base word is a word that could stand by itself, meaning that it is a word that has a meaning even when there is no prefix or suffix with it. For example, unpredictable. The word predict can stand by itself. Unlike the word un, can you un me? No, that does not make sense, right? Or can you able that? No. But if you say, can you predict that answer? Yes, that is very good. So let's go ahead and break up the word unbreakable. So the prefix is un. U-N. Good job. So what is the base word in the word unbreakable? Breakable. Very good. That's right. So what leaves us left? That's right. The suffix. Very good. Now let's move on.
Okay, so now that we did some whiteboard time with Miss Vane, now it's time to do activity time. So you guys should all have gotten a handout from Miss Vane. Did anybody not get one? Good. Okay, so let's work on the activity together. So can somebody tell me what the examples is? Johnny? Yes, very good. So now we're going to work on the other ones together. Can someone tell me what the next word is? Yes. Very good. Unhappy. Now we need to find what the prefix or the suffix is, as well as the root word in unhappy. Can anybody tell me what the prefix or suffix is in this word? Very good. Un. Un is a prefix. So then what is happy? What is happy? Yes. Very good. Happy is the root word. So our paper, how should it look? Yes, split into two categories. So our un should be in our prefix and our happy should be in the root word. Now let's do the next one. Can somebody tell me what our next word is? Yes. Preschool. Very good. So with preschool, what is our root word? And do we have a prefix, suffix, or both? Very good. Pre is our prefix. So if pre is our prefix, then what is school? School is our root word. Very good. Let's go down. Let's skip the next one and let's go down to the other one. Can somebody tell me what that word is? Yes. Younger. Very good. So in younger, do we have a prefix, suffix, or both in younger? And what is the root word? Yes. What is Is that a prefix or is that a suffix? A suffix. Very good. So if we have a suffix here, then is young our prefix or root word? It is our root word. Why is it our root word instead of our suffix? Very good. Younger is our root word because young is the word. Can we put young in front of another word and it makes sense? No. We could put at the end, which is younger, like you may be younger than Anna, or Anna may be younger than you. Very good. Let's do this one. So let's skip down, skip one and go down to the next one. What word is that? Yes? Misspoke. Misspoke. What is the prefix or suffix in that word, and which one is the root word? Yes? The prefix. Okay. What is our prefix? Miss. So is this our prefix? No. Yes, it's our prefix, but miss is the prefix, but it's one S. Because where does the other S go to? Very good. Spoke is our root word. So this S goes to spoke. So it should be split right down the middle of the S's. Very good. Good job, class. Now I feel like we're getting a good understanding on this activity. So now Ms. Vang is handing out a worksheet for you guys. And this worksheet is our independent practice. So I will give you guys about 10-15 minutes for us to work on the independent practice. And once we are done, or I'll ask how many are done, and if we need more time, I'll give you a little bit more time. But after that, we will review it together. Okay? Sounds good. Get started. Okay, time's up. How many of you are completed with the assignment and how many aren't? Oh, great. All of you guys are done. Okay, so now it's review time. Let's review our independent practice. So the example is unhappy. Didn't we go over unhappy in our activity? Yes. So do we all know how to split unhappy? Very good. Un is a prefix and happy is the base word. So it's unhappy. What does unhappy mean? It is not happy. So now we have 6 words to do of our own. We may all have different words, and that is okay. But we will collect together 6 of them, and if you have that one, we will check and make sure if we're right. So now that we finished our independent practice, we need 6 examples. I know everybody may have different samples, but we are going to only use 6. So raise your hand, and I'll pick you for which one we'll use. You might have some the same, so see if you're right or not. Okay, first one. Yes. What word did you use? And remember, these are only prefixes, so we shouldn't have any words using the suffixes. Replay. Okay, replay. What are the 2 words? So what is the prefix and what is the base word? And what do they equal? Well, you said it's replay, so it should equal replay. Correct. So re is your prefix. What is your base word? Yes, play. So what does replay mean? When you play again? Correct. So replay, so you're playing again. Good job. Okay, number 3. Anybody else have any examples we could use? Yes. Ungrateful. Ungrateful. Okay, what is our prefix and our base word in ungrateful? That would equal ungrateful. Okay. And what does mean? Not. Okay, very good. So then if we have unused, what's left over? And what's our base word? Grateful. So what does this word mean? Not grateful, correct. Very good. Okay, can somebody else give us an example? Yes. What is your word? Imperfect. Okay. Can you tell me from imperfect what is your base word? And, sorry, let me write it for us real quick. What is our prefix and what is our base word? And tell me, what does this word mean? Okay, and perfect. Perfect is the base word, okay. So we have perfect here, okay. So what does imperfect mean? Correct. Is also not. So not perfect. Okay. We have 2 more samples we could use. Yes. Unfair. Okay. So in unfair, what is our prefix and base word? Okay, is our prefix. And what does mean? Not. We're using a lot of nots here. And fair. Good job. So what does this mean? We're not fair. Okay. Okay. Another example. Yes. Unprepared. Okay. So what is our prefix and base word in unprepared? Yes. There's not 2 prefixes in this word. Yes, Yes, pre is a prefix, but in this word, pre is not a prefix. So we only have 1. Is our prefix. So is our prefix. What is our root word? Prepare. So what is the meaning of this word? Not prepared. Not prepared. Very good. Okay, we can take one more example just to have, we'll mark it 7 just to have 7. We'll take one more. Yes. Incomplete. Okay. Incomplete. So what is, here, I'll write it up here in this little spot. So what is incomplete? It's 2 words. Incomplete. Incomplete. And what is our meaning of incomplete? In. Okay, it's a prefix. Complete is a root word, yes. Okay, if we know what these are though, what is in? What does in mean? Not. Very good. Not what? Complete. So incomplete means it is not completed. Very well, class.
We will be doing something different, students. So you guys will now become the teacher, and I will become the student. So, teacher, I have a question. What is a prefix? Wow, so that's a prefix? A prefix is a part of a word that happens at the beginning of a word? I didn't know that. That's so cool. Thank you. Teacher, I have another question. What is a suffix? What? A suffix is a part of a word that happens at the end of a word? Wow. Thank you so much. I did not know that. So then, what is a base word? Oh, a base word is a word that can stand by itself. Like in the word unbreakable, the base word would be break. Because I can say, I can break the word in half. But I can't say, I can the word in half, or I can able the word in half. That is very nice. Thank you, teacher. I understand it better now. Very good. Can anybody else tell me what a prefix or a suffix is? That's right. Very good definitions. Thank you so much. Can anyone remind Ms. Vang what a prefix is? Very good job. That's right. A prefix is a part of a word that happens at the beginning of a word. Now, can anyone remind Ms. Vang what a suffix is? Well done. A suffix is a part of a word that happens at the end of a word. Very good job. So can anyone remind Ms. Vang what a base word is? Because she doesn't remember. Yes, good job. A base word is a word that can stand by itself. Like in the word unforgettable, forget is the base word. Just like I forget to do my homework sometimes. You can't say I my homework sometimes, or I able do my homework sometimes, because that doesn't make sense. And a base word is a word that makes sense by itself. Very good job. Thank you for reminding me, class.